our viewers and our listeners to submit questions to our inbox. So people have been sending us emails, DMs, and all kinds of stuff. Some people done found a way to
and
text
don't get
me.
mad.
Some of y'all done find out my number
look,
and
let
done
me just
text
say
me your
this.
questions.
Don't send me no damn threatening messages after I say what I say, because I don't give a damn about you threatening me. I don't care. I'm going to say it tomorrow. Yeah, everything I said last week.
Listen, y'all,
today.
he really don't care, for real. So anyway, the question of the week this time.
Yourself.
My husband and I have been seeking marriage counseling from a spiritual leader that my husband chose for us. My husband got frustrated and he stopped participating because things weren't going as my husband expected. Now that my husband has dropped out of the sessions, the counselor is advising me that it is my husband who is the source of our issues, not me. The counselor also calls me now to check on me, even when we don't have an appointment scheduled. And our counseling sessions always extend past 1 hour because now the counselor is talking about the unhappiness he has at home with his wife. And that's not what I'm interested in hearing about. He recently advised me to tell my husband that if he's so unhappy, he should go ahead and leave. And then he assured me, oh, he will be back once he realizes how amazing you are. Now, if I tell my husband about this, he's going to be very upset. If I stop the counseling sessions, then my husband is going to want to know why. I don't want to create another issue in my marriage, so should I stop the counseling sessions? Don't tell my husband the reason why. What should I do?
Oh, this is tricky.
This is tricky because my cousin went through this.
The same thing that made your cousin
go off
in Atlanta.
He didn't kill everybody in Atlanta.
What the hell he went through?
He didn't kill everybody in Atlanta. He killed a lot of people.
Available. Let me tell you something, Terry. I saw it on the news. I was living in Atlanta at that time. I saw the helicopters over my house.
We're not going to bring that up again.
So anyway, let me just say this. This is dangerous.
He's serving a life sentence.
Okay, and yes. So let me just say this. I get nervous every time I remember y'all first cut. So, I lost my thought thinking of. So let me say this. This is dangerous.
It is.
This is dangerous because it's a lot going on. You want to take this first?
Let me go first. Listen.
There's a lot going on in this series. I'm going to let you go.
It is dangerous. And my cousin did, and this is what prompted a huge pop off.
Yeah.
Right? Before. They were seeking counseling from a spiritual person that, they both attended the same church. So this is not your sin. Let me get to this situation. Here's what I think you should do. First of all, you're going to have to stop the counseling sessions because we both know, lady, is this a woman? Yeah. We both know that if this counselor is talking to you on the phone longer than an hour, if the counselor is saying it's trying to throw your husband under the bus now, the counselor is telling you to tell your husband to leave, you need to stop going to see him because he wants to get some ASS, period.
Okay.
He wants some from you.
He's trying to smash.
He's trying to smash. And if
he's the counselor.
And he's the counselor. So, and I do think you're going to have to do what's uncomfortable and tell your husband. I sure wouldn't want to have to tell you that, though. Ooh.
So let me just say this. This is the problem. The counselor, we already cleared that he wants to smash. Mm-hmm. My problem is, why are you still talking to the counselor when you know he want to smash?
Well, because she's now saying, what should she do? Because I guess she feels
He's
like
no longer a counselor. It's a predator. Like he was a counselor, then he turned predator. So you still see him preying on you, and you still talking about, well, I don't know if I should tell my husband. So are you feeling a way that, do you want to sneak and give him some?
No. She said in the thing.
Well, why are you having to write a letter about this when you know he's being a predator?
Well, I think that she's saying that what she's saying is if she stops seeing the counseling, husband is going to say, why you stop going? Then she's going to have to tell her husband.
Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, so why is that a secret?
Apparently, she might have a husband that's like you and got a tick.
Wait, don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't want to have to tell somebody that because that causes problems.
Well,
and what happened with Brian, when Brian found out, look what happened. Nobody wants to create that type of problem.
So then what do? You just drop off, and then he says, what happened?
You drop off, and then you say, I wanted to change counselors because it wasn't working for me anymore. I'm looking into a female counselor because she connects better. Say some shit like that.
I think that might be fair.
Yeah, do that.
Because
I don't think she should tell her husband.
If you keep pursuing this situation, it could be very dangerous. Because once this man finds out that you've been still pursuing this situation, knowing that it's more than just counseling, then yeah, it's going to cause some problems. And yeah, we familiar with them problems. So
yeah,
cut it off. Be honest with your husband. You only have to tell him. Just say, I didn't feel comfortable
right
dealing with this guy. So I'd rather have a female counselor.
Right.
And I'm gonna look for someone else. And
That's what I think that she should do. She should tell her husband why she stopped going, but not the real reason. I don't want to tell nobody to lie, but kind of this time you kind of have to say like something different.
But if you don't feel a way, why you gotta lie about it?
Because she doesn't want her husband to get upset and go attack the man. She might know that look what happened with Brian.
Well, yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
So this young man,
It can happen.
In real life, this is a really sad situation.
I know.
made light of it last week, but I'm gonna say that this is a real situation that really happened.
It really did.
To her first cousin, and he ended up doing penitentiary time.
He has life
with no
They tried to put him on the death penalty, but that
yeah, and I mean that was based on the fact that he went to get Christian counseling, and this young lady turned on him and started having sex with the counselor.
Yep.
And he couldn't handle that. That would make anybody flip out, and so
Yeah.
he did, and it caused a lot of stuff. You know, and that's a real serious situation. So that's why I said it's dangerous.
It is dangerous. So, young lady,
Men do a
thank
lot
you for
the
submitting
P.
your
I'll tell you that.
question.
That P dangerous. Y'all
Keep
gotta
them
be
coming
careful.
in, but yes,
It's a
that's a
drug.
dangerous situation. You gotta stop seeing that counselor because
Instantly.
he wants more
Immediately.
than to help you. He wants to help himself
alone.
too.
He's trying to
Leave him
bust
alone.
down.
He's trying to
What y'all
bust
think,
down.
IG? You got to run away?
Yeah.
Gotta leave him
So,
alone. Shout out to everybody on Facebook.
I smell something cooking or about to be cooked, and my endorphins are just about to go crazy. So we have got to get ready for a commercial break so that we can come back with Chef Darrell.
Oh, man. We'll be right back.